How do we share the good news of Jesus Christ so that it connects with people outside of church? How do we follow up on new believers so that they get grounded in their faith and engaged in God's mission in the world? How do we plant new churches so they impact their communities? And how do we bring God's transformation to an entire continent?
Impact Latin America equips ordinary believers like you and me to effectively share their faith with those around them through a simple biblical motto: disciples make new disciples, leaders develop new leaders, and churches multiply new churches. Everyone needs God's peace, but we have a special calling to serve the people of Latin America. In this way, God is planting His peace in hearts, homes, and neighborhoods across the continent.
This is a region with a wonderful combination of people and nationalities and cultures. Latin American people are dynamic, easygoing, and fun-loving. Some 30 countries and territories south of the border share a very rich history, which also includes conquest and exploitation and oppression. Today, Latin America is the most violent region in the world outside of a war zone. Inequality, unemployment, corruption, political instability affect everybody. Latin Americans are desperate for peace, for God's peace in their lives, in their families, and in their countries.
So what does Impact Latin America do? First, we introduce pastors and church leaders to a biblical model of multiplying new believers, leaders, and churches. And we follow that up with training and tools. Second, we produce curriculum to disciple new believers and to equip house church leaders. Through a strategic network of coaches and mentors, we see to it that everyone is provided with accountability and ongoing support and training, whether it's a new believer or a country leader, so that no one is doing this on their own. We bear witness by telling the stories of what God is doing in Latin America. We mobilize teams of people in Latin America and in the United States to pray so that every step of this movement is undergirded by the power of God.
Since 2019, we have seen tremendous evidence of God's intentional for this region. As of September 2022, over 5,000 believers have been equipped to share the faith through our Disciples Making Disciples training. Over 7,500 individuals have made commitment to Jesus and are being intentional disciples. Almost 1,100 houses of peace or house churches have been established and are being coached by effective leaders to mature and multiply. They are men and women, young and old, people living in bustling cities, small towns, and rural areas. They are descendants of indigenous people, of colonizers and immigrants from all around the world. The breadth and depth of the disciples-making, church-planting movement is a miracle only God could bring about.
We need you to partner with us to plant God's peace in Latin America. Visit our website at impactlatinamerica.org, and through it, you can sign up for the newsletter for stories and God's work. You can join the prayer team, and you can contribute financially to resource the training of fruitful leaders. Help spread the word so that many more people can be reached there. Gracias.